Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here, bringing guys and gals Kono Oto Tomare. Yes, we're actually doing a live read through right now on Twitch, and I'll be posting this on YouTube as well, everybody, of Kono Oto Tomare. So, Kono Oto, I believe this is also called Stop This Sound. I guess that's the English translation for that. But basically, the koto, and that's what this whole show is about. The koto is a traditional Japanese instrument that people may be familiar with. It's just not the shamisen. Shamisen's like the guitar-like thing. This one's like everyone's liking it to like a piano almost. That might be a horrible comparison, but it's basically like a stringed instrument that people pluck. You pluck on the strings, it creates sounds. You also sometimes have like a reed that you use to play with it, or you could pluck physically with your hands. So I guess you kind of almost think of like a violin almost. This is horrible comparisons. As a music student, I'm ashamed, but I like the thing as like an in between of like a piano and almost like a cello or violin where you have to pluck the strings, etc. A little bit like guitar. But anyway, all that to say, Kono Oto is basically a pretty interesting story about a club that's established around this instrument called the koto, which is a traditional Japanese instrument. I think it might be also apparently the national instrument of Japan, at least historically it was. And these kids get together, they play the koto, and this whole series, from what I've seen so far, 18 chapters in, is almost about how they come together around this koto club that they've established, building bonds with one another, and pretty much it's like a slice of life coming of age type of a story. So very quickly, I'm going to do, for anyone who has not seen Kono Oto before, you have to be on this reaction. Welcome to the series. Definitely try to check it out and catch up with me. For those who are already familiar with the series, you're watching this probably more likely. Welcome. It's good to be a part of the series. It's good to try and catch up. So there's a synopsis that's on my anime list because this was an anime as well. I have seen scenes from the anime. I chose not to watch it. I wanted to just go into the manga specifically. But I do probably at one point I may just watch the anime as well just to compare. But I've seen select scenes from it. Synopsis reads, Gen Kuro, a koto maker, believes that his delinquent grandson Chika will never understand the profoundness of the traditional musical instrument. In an attempt to make up for his naivety and understand the words of his late grandfather, Chika tries to join the Tokisei High School Koto Club. Even though the club is in dire need of members, new club president Takezo Kurata is unwilling to easily accept Chika's application due to his bad reputation. Nonetheless, after seeing Chika's seriousness and enthusiasm, Takezo allows the problem child to join, along with Koto prodigy Satoa Hozuki and three of Chika's energetic friends. Like how you don't even name the friends. I can't. Granted, I don't know their names, but I digress. Kono Oto Tomare follows the merry band musicians that they aspire to play at the national competition. Hopefully those who are new to the series, that's a pretty good synopsis of what's happening here. I almost regret I didn't start streaming this from chapter 1 because we had so many good moments that happened in this series. Specifically as I think about it, as the synopsis highlighted, Chika to start off is someone who's very like rash. He's the high school delinquent, and one of our main characters, Kurata, he's the club president. He goes through trauma because of the fact that his club in the past, like when he was a member of the Koto club, I believe he's a senior by the way also. Or is he a second year? I may need to fact check that on. I may fact check that as I go through. He's either second year or third year, but at the bare minimum, when he was in the club last year, all of his senpais basically, they tried to compete at the national level. They weren't able to get to it. They weren't good enough. This scarred him seeing how everyone else reacted. They have a homeroom teacher that apparently doesn't believe in them either. And it leads to the point where the club basically dissolves and Kurata's the only person remaining in the club. Sad. When Chika comes through saying he wants to like be a part of the club, Kurata's just like no, and he's trying to protect what he has, but it's just him. Delinquents come through, or I guess other students who are jealous of Chika. They destroy the club room. Chika comes through, and he's just like, nah, this ain't happening. And basically, he defends Kurata, and Kurata's someone who's been bullied throughout most of his life. If you can see my layout up here, actually, Kurata's the one with the glasses. But he goes the majority of his time in high school, like, he's being pushed around by people. He's a loner. People take advantage of him. Chika's the first person that we see in the canon story who actually shows a level of interest in Kurata and cares about him, which I think is great. And he's very genuine about it. He's just like, don't bully him. Kurata, don't allow yourself to be bullied. and he ends up trying to fight these people on behalf of him, the Koto Club, when they threaten to destroy it. Great. That was like the intro to the series. Chika has a few of her friends as well who eventually end up joining the club because they're friends with him. And Hozuki is a girl who is the natural talent. They mentioned in the synopsis, but Hozuki, who is clearly the girl who's in my layout, as you can see over here. She's a genius. She comes from like a long history of Koto players. She's one of the best that we know of anyway in this series as a child. And at this point in the manga, again, spoilers for those who don't want to be spoiled and reading for the first time. But basically what's happening with Hozuki at this point in the story is that we learned the reason why she has joined the Koto Club. The fact that, again, she's being not intimidated, sorry, I shouldn't say that. She's been cast out from the family by her mother. Her mother has strong expectations from her, but the mother could never be happy when Hozuki did anything with regards to the Koto. Her mother was ostracized by people who are, I'll call them part of the Koto clan, I'll call it. But people around her are very rude to the mother. The mother became a stone-faced leader, so to speak, after I believe the father died. And he's also the reason why Hozuki plays the Koto. She doesn't have any natural talent, and she's very, very hard on Hozuki. Hozuki, as a result, ends up being cast out from the house. She no longer is with the mother. She's no longer able to attend, formal sessions for the Koto, which she used to. So the only way she's able to really play now is through means of the high school. Thus, she joins the club. We have a few other characters we'll see as we go through. Kurusu is a character who's new, and she develops kind of like a nice rapport with the main cast. I can go on. Everyone, read the series. It's great. For those who already have read this or watched reading alongside with me, I spoke for long enough. I spoke for like 6 minutes. Let's get into the chapter. What's happening right now in this series is that this Himesaka Girls Academy school ends up appearing, and they want Hozuki. Hozuki has strong natural talent. They look up to her. They feel like she's wasting her talents in the school, and they're trying to win a competition that's going to be taking place. They're going to nationals, and basically, if they end up beating our school's team, I can't remember the name of the school all of a sudden, but if they beat our school's team, then afterwards the way it's working is that it's their way of trying to prove to Hozuki that you shouldn't be with them, like this is your true place. And our main cast is like, no, that's not the case. Like, Hozuki belongs with us, and they're going to prove their worth. And they finally officially have come together as a group and have decided that no, we're going to together aim for nationals. So thus the competition begins the very next day. So we're about to get into this one. For those who are new to my content and the reason why this is very much so like blocked out, read alongside with me. Again, I'm reading this right now. I'm on Manga Dex, but definitely read this. Keep in mind also the fact that as released to this series and all my other manga content, to avoid getting copyright strikes, that's how my first channel went down and I no longer have it. I have to put the filter up so I can't show the panels. You can kind of still see a little stuff here and there as you follow along with me, but that's the reason why. So, a lot of speaking. Let's just begin. Chapter 18. They aim for an impossible goal with renewed determination. Aim to be national champions. Okay. Lower my music a little bit. If figuratively speaking, Himesaka's position is here, where do you think we would be? Where? Probably around here. To scale 100 spaces behind them. Isn't that a bit too far? Wow. No, around here. We're at a level where we can't even comprehend our own level. That's horrible. So he has on the piece of paper basically like he shows like a little dot that shows where this Koto Club is, because they just performed like a few chapters ago and they blew everyone out of the water. It even led to the point where the club president was just like questioning himself and like, what are they doing? He tried to put too much on himself, which is why Kurusu, one of the characters that we're going to say as we read through, ends up stepping up, tries to encourage him. Kurusu's the girl, if you've seen the layout with everyone, she's the one to the far left. Yeah, far left with the brown hair. But basically, this other group is amazing. And he's saying like on this piece of paper, they're over here and we're like all the way, like we're not even on the paper. We're like completely we're to the point where we can't comprehend them. Chika, yeah, screwing us over. As if I would. We have to accept reality first. So our abilities are that far behind, huh? I thought we were pretty good because we performed Ryu Seigen and we have Hotsuki-san. We managed to play Ryu Seigen because that piece was powerful enough to cover technical mistakes. True, having Hotsuki-san makes us much stronger, but that won't hold us at nationals. In time, playing as one, these are two things that any competing team should be able to do. Yet, we still can, which means we haven't improved at all. That's our reality. So what they're talking about here in a few chapters ago, the club really came together because they had to perform in front of the entire school. The vice principal, who's trash, by the way, if you guys have ever seen Yu Hakusho before, you remember one of the teachers, one of the vice principals there who's always mean to Yusuke. That's the same vibes I get from this vice principal in this series. But he basically challenged the Koto club. He's just like, you guys are just a bunch of like misfits. I mean, 4 of them are technically considered delinquents, is what it is. And he's just like, you guys are just messing around. I'm going to dissolve your club. They pretty much be right playing together as a group and playing this piece. They showed the whole entire school, including the vice principal, that they are for real. They're an actual legit club. Thus, they're able to keep the club. So that's what they're referring to. Takuzo senpai, your words are too sharp. Could this guy be a natural born sadist? Anyway, let's evaluate our current abilities and then set clear goals. Okay. Oi, Hotsuki. Try not to slow down for us on purpose. Are? People keep talking about the difference between you and the rest of us. But you better not slow down to make it easier for us. Make sure you put in your 100%. Okay? I wouldn't have it any other way. I love Hotsuki. Why should I take it easy anyway? Of course I'm going to try my hardest. In fact, I'm going to improve even more than before. Don't start crying when you can't catch up. What did you say? Just you wait. I'll instantly KO you before you can even blink. I like to see you try. They've suddenly become rivals. That's fine with me. They had some development over the last few chapters as well. Again, I wish I started this like at least like 5-6 chapters earlier. But a lot of development between these two. I personally believe, I don't know enough, but I feel like a romance budding here between Chika and Hotsuki. Chika being someone who's often misunderstood because, again, delinquent, he wears his emotions on his sleeves. He's not necessarily great at the koto, or at least he didn't seem to be great at the koto. So Hotsuki looked at him as someone who's not like serious, he can't back up his words. When all of a sudden she realized the reason why he even came into the club, because his grandfather who died, and basically trying to use the koto that he was given from his grandfather and really learn more about the instrument, play, and to make his grandfather proud. That really struck a chord to Hotsuki. She realized that no, I've been completely inconsiderate. He's arguably more serious about this than anyone, including herself. So she has her aspirations, he has his aspirations. We find out he's actually like really good at the koto, by the way, in terms of like he is able to evoke like really good emotion. Technical skills are not there. He's learning. But when he plays certain things, like the emotion comes out, and it's something that's very difficult to do. So basically, they have like a budding rivalry where she has his respect. She still leaps and bounds much better than all of them, though. Like, let's not get that twisted. Chada, what you spacing out for? Good? Kiryu, I told you not to call me by that nickname. Why not? It's cute. That, don't tell me it's a koto. Yep, we're practicing today. Why do all the guys around me play koto? Why, Takiyan, don't tell me you're interested in koto. Are you joining? No. Wow, your glare is too cold. It's fun, you know. There are loads of girls too. Takeho, why have you been deliberately picking fights with your brother recently? Nothing really. I just started feeling irritated. I used to be Oni-chan all the time. You'd follow him everywhere. Why has it become like this? Why? Aniki, I got accepted into Merio. Really? That's amazing. Omedeto. He swallowed his emotions completely and forced those praising words out without a smile on his face. But I would have actually been glad if he had shown at least a shred of pain or anger. It was Aniki who let go first. Nandemonai. Don't mouth off about people you don't know. Kiryu, do you know about Tokisei's, that was the name of the school, Tokosi High's Koto Club? Tokisei? The group that came halfway through the music exchange session. Were they good? I didn't hear them play, so I have no idea. But I'd be interested to hear how those guys play. They make an odd group, but they seem really tight-knit. The club president probably put in a lot of effort to sync them together. Soka. Oh yeah, Togisei's club president is also a Kurata. What is it? Are you guys related or something? Maybe you're brothers. Oh, I love that look. Look, if you guys can kind of see it, I love that look. The smile. Something like that. Oh man, that is cool. I like this. I like this a lot. The brother basically has like this hang up basically with regards to like his older brother, Kurata. Kurata is the club president, again, the kid with the glasses. And his younger brother got accepted into Meiryu High School, which also has a Koto club, a very, very good one. And Kurata wasn't able to get into the school. He felt jealousy, he felt love of resentment, and he never showed that to his brother. And his brother's just like, if you had actually shown me that resentment and anger, I would have respected you more. But you didn't treat me like someone who mattered. You completely disregarded my achievement and even like my existence to some degree by just dismissing everything and putting on that facade. So his brother at that point, that's why he said like Aniki's the one who let go first, and he holds like some resentment towards that. But he also gets a flashback to last chapter, I think it was last chapter, 17 or 16, where basically Kurata got upset with him because he started bad mouthing his high school's Koto club. And I thought that was just kind of interesting, the fact that he thinks about that and he's just like, you showed such fire and passion when it came to that. Like, what about me? And he's remembering all this stuff. But I do hope that him and I hope that Kurata and his brother, they were to like reconcile to some degree. Oi, Osuke, thank you for waiting. You mean, sorry we had to wait. Where did you go to pick up your koto? Don't get so angry now. It'll ruin your cute face, Ojo-san. Hayaku. Hurry up and get practicing. Osuke, here, dozo. Ko-chan, nani o? Kanto Music Festival. We're entering this? Why so suddenly? Yoshiki Sensei said that Hime-saku will be participating. But that's pretty selfish decision making. Also, it seems that Tokisei will be there too. Seriously? You look like you're quite excited about this. Wow, amazing. I was speaking to Takeyan about this just now. Is this what you call ume? Urasai. Oi, did you hear that just now? Yeah. Yes! Sutsumin? Is that his name? Sutsumin spoke to me for the first time. He's always ignoring me. Osuke, you're disgusting. Oi, Osuke! Oi, hurry up and start practicing. Interesting developments. So I guess I forgot that the Kanto Music Festival is where the showdown, the competition is supposed to begin. The goal is nationals, but they're going to ultimately be going for that. Give me 1 sec. Okay, back. Let's get back into this. I may have to step away very quickly, everybody, but we continue. Okay, one more time. Ready? Yeah, we still can't get it right after so many tries. Oi, wait, 4 eyes. Quit hiding behind my notes, okay? Kudo-kun, it's you who should be. Sorry, Kudo-kun, it's you who should be trying to play in time. Huh? The hell? This is a metronome. Start using this from now on. Thanks, Hotsuki-san. What is this? Oh. This will help you get a hang of the rhythm by setting the tempo. Amazing. Kakoi, the top secret weapon. Is something bothering you? No. Just that now everyone has learned the basics, they can practice on their own. Okay, so he's practicing, concentrating. Phew. I think I'm starting to get it now. Mizuhara-kun, apart from your techniques, you also need to work on your sense of rhythm. You'll be doing things like playing the 16 notes as quarter notes. I recommend that you pay attention to note lengths. Quarter notes, oh my gosh, they're complete novices. I don't know if anyone here likes to play music or has played music before. I'm very big on music. I used to perform a lot. But basically, if you're performing, you're doing like seriously, you have like music in front of you. If you can't do rhythm, like understanding quarter note versus a 16th note versus like an 8th note, and being able to identify that, there's no way you can play together as a group or even play a piece properly for that matter, because your rhythm is going to be completely off. Mizuhara-kun, it's this. This is a 16th note. The next section changes into a quarter note. The rhythm of these two notes is different, understand? I see. Here, the notes are aligned vertically, so I need to play faster. And here, the notes are aligned horizontally, so I play slowly. Is that right? Well, something like that. What are you guys talking about? It's not as simple as playing faster or slower. You need to play according to the tempo. So again, with music, quarter notes and 8 notes, yes, in turn, an 8th note is faster than a quarter note, but you have to be doing this all in line with the tempo. So the tempo is like 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the quarter note. So it's like 4 times, like 1, 2, 3, 4 for the quarter note. Then the half note has to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But if it's a faster tempo, all of a sudden, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, it might be 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes, 8th notes become 1 and 2 and 3 and I don't know. I like music, guys, so I find this fun. Anyway, it's not as simple as playing faster or slower. You need to play according to the tempo. What are you talking about? Speaking of which, I don't really understand rhythm either. Saneyasu senpai, do you get it? Kind of, somehow, but I can't explain it. Basically, in his case, I think, hold on, is this his name? Is Sane? I think, yeah, Sane is the guy. Hidoi is referring to Kurusu. But basically, Hidoi, I believe he's a guitarist. So to some degree, he kind of understands all this. He can't really explain it, but he knows like playing a rhythm and tempo from the guitar. That's true. Mizuhara-kun is weak when it comes to rhythm. Is there any way I can put it in simple terms? How about I explain it like this? This is a road divided into 4 sections. It looks like a koto score. There we go. The quarter note is the dad. The dad? He can cross one section in one stride. He takes 4 strides to cross the road. I like that. That's good comparison. That's the basic tempo. The 8th note is the mom. Her strides are narrower than dad's. If she walks alongside dad, she needs to take 2 strides to keep up his 1 stride. A child is the 16th note. The child's stride is narrower than ever. When the dad takes 1 stride, the child has to take 4 strides in order to stay next to him. So the 16th note isn't simply just faster. The child has to take 4 strides in order to stay in time with dad's 1 stride. If the child is too slow or fast, they can't walk together. I just made it more confusing. 16th note, you're so brave. The guys are idiots. And the quarter note dad is just too horrible. He's too selfish. His kid is chasing so desperately after him. He should wait for him. These guys are crazy. I can't. But that's such a good way to describe it. Like, it's all in like these chords. Like the 8th note is like 2 of the quarter. 4 16ths will give you 1 of the quarter. So the chord is like 1, 2, 3, 4. The child's 16th note has to be like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and it's just like, I like this comparison. It's actually like a really unique way to help someone appreciate rhythm. I'll do my best, Takuzo senpai, for the sake of keeping the family together. Yeah, give it your best. Ganbare. What? Let's get practicing. I can't. Let's stop practicing pointlessly. It's not about playing the piece over and over again. I think it's better if we focus on the sections we can't play. When you've mastered the parts you can't play, start playing from a few measures earlier. Once you've measured that, then from the start. Thank you for taking care of us again today. So they're doing supplementary. So in addition to doing like the Koto Club stuff, I think all of them actually, they end up going to this older lady, Oba-chan, but she owns like a Koto repair shop, and she also used to know Chika, or that's Kudo senpai, or not Kudo senpai, but it's Kudo-san. She knew his grandfather basically. They were apparently friends, and as a result, she kind of like looks after them. Chika, who's taking this strong interest in playing the koto, and she's allowing them to use her area again for like additional practice outside the school. Atsui. Oi, Chika, stop bagging the fan. Bagging the fan. This is a weird translation. I'm going to change this. Oi, Chika, stop hogging the fan. The real summer's for real now. Chika-kun, I know it's really hot, but Chika can't stand hot or cold weather. So annoying. Udasai. Oi, quit lying there and get practicing. I want a papiko. Wait. Hold on a sec. Get back to this in 1 second, guys. Give me 1 minute. Round 2. Oi, quit lying there and get practicing. I want a papiko. What is that? Hosuke-san, I think we can start participating in the duets and start to play together. That's true. Adachi. Adachi-kun and Sakai-kun, please practice the second harmony together. I'll be relying on you, Mitsu. Then Mizuhara-kun and Kusu-san, please practice the third harmony together. Hiro-senpai, please look after me. Hi. Let's work hard together. Kouta, he's cute and easy to get along with, but I still have no idea what goes on in his mind. Not that it's important or anything. Hiro-senpai, can you play it yet? No way, same. Kudo-kun, let's practice over there. We still haven't gotten a hang of our own parts, and we're already going to play together? Yeah, otherwise we won't be able to play in time with everybody else. When I'm done practicing my parts, I'll go around and instruct the others. Arigato, that'd help a lot. So, what's Kurata thinking? Maybe Hosuke-san's handling a bit too much. If only somebody else would help us oversee the whole group. Yeah, someone like your sensei. The fact that the sensei is just like, I don't know, he's completely uninvolved in any of this, it blows my mind. And I get the sense that probably he's come off as a bad guy, but he's not truly a bad guy, so we'll see. Chirp. You've got to be kidding. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Kouta has no sense of rhythm at all. I mean, at least he's trying, but like if you have no rhythm, it becomes very difficult to play. And he hasn't even noticed that we've been out of time from the beginning. Actually, he's completely messed up my rhythm too, so I can't even correct him. Hosuke-chan, tasukete. An immediate look of despair. She knows. Mizuhara-kun was able to play a new Seigan because the rhythm was fairly easy, but from now on, play one more time from the top. Does my koto sound worse than yours for some reason? Honto? Takazo-senpai, can you come over here for a sec? Pluck. It seems fine, but maybe the humidity is affecting your strings. I see. It sounds fine when senpai plays. Point? It's probably not the koto. It might be Sakai-kun's plucks being too weak. Oh no. He just called you trash. My plucks are too weak? Does that mean I'm not strong enough? Even though I look like this? Even though I'm built like this, you have to understand when it comes to string instruments in particular, it has nothing to do about your actual physical strength. It's all about the calluses you build in your hand. I remember when I was doing viola, for instance, for a while, it hurt so much playing it when I was trying. It's just like you only do so much. And once you build up those calluses, it's just like boom. And you build a finger strength as well. And I think for something like the koto as well, with all the plucking you're doing, that's just something you have to develop over time of playing the finger strength. I mean that your strength isn't transferring to your fingers. It's almost 8 o'clock, so we need to clear up. We're going to the instrument store next. Got it. Papiko tastes so good. My shadi. What's this? My shadi. I guess that's another type of ice pop. My shadi kun's melting. So that's a papiko. You ever had one before? I don't think I've ever had a papiko before. I've had ramune, things like that. I've never had a papiko. I've had a calpico before. Pachi. Dozo. Nani? Try it. If you don't like it, I'll finish it for you. Finish it for... Wow. There's a lot I can't play in Kuon. Me too. Isn't hooking the strings really difficult? And also holding the strings too. Even though I'm practicing at school and at Granny's shop, it feels like every time I'm about to break through, it's time to pack up. And then the next day, I have to try and figure it out all over again. Can we fit in more practice? Oh yeah, it's nearly summer vacation. We should hold a training camp. Camp. Oh, camp. I'm in. Sounds fun. Oh, mate. We've used up most of our club funds. If we hold a camp, we'll be paying out of our own pocket. That's not good. What? How much would that cost? That depends where we hold the camp. I'm broke. Then how about at school? School? I mean, that would make sense to do it at the school. Chotto mate. It won't be exciting if we hold it at school. Also true. One of my uncles run an inn, and I'll see if we can get it for really cheap. Honto? But it wouldn't be good to trouble him during the busy holiday season. It's fine, my uncle has a lot of properties. If we borrow the inn's coach, we can also transport the instruments. I'll see if I can sort something out about the food as well. Look at her go. Kudos to someone who over the past few chapters, and I know I keep saying past few chapters, but a lot of development as well. She went from someone who's trying to actively break up the Koto group just because she doesn't believe in like relationships. She doesn't believe in like not romantic relationships, but even like friendships. She just didn't believe in that. And the bonds of the Koto Club, working with them and how they've accepted her, has actually led to her completely doing a 180 as a person, essentially, where now she does care about her friends that she's making and she's slowly building up these bonds. And she's trying to do her best as the other senpai in this group. She may not be as talented as Kurata, but trying to support him so he doesn't shoulder the burden all by himself. Haha, Hiroine-san. Are you a megane? Are you a goddess? Mate. You don't need to do that much for us. We should use whatever connections we have. Don't be shy. But if it doesn't work out by any chance, gomen. No, heiki. Arigato. All we need is permission from the school. Yeah, it'll be fine. I've never been good at dealing with sensei. It always feels as though he can see straight through me, and he never says what he really thinks. Genmo, it's fine. So as I've said, we like permission to hold a training camp. As I've said before, the sensei annoys me in many ways, shapes, and forms, but I do believe that he earnestly does kind of care about them. I do believe that. So let's see. Permission to holding a training camp? Didn't I say that I didn't want any trouble from you guys? Camp? Do me a favor and stop giving me more work. Aren't you interested, sensei? I haven't even answered you yet. Soka. Soreja, please resign as our club advisor. 100%. Please get this man out of here. We're serious about playing at the Nationals, so a teacher who isn't interested in what we're doing would be problematic. It would be better if a teacher who is interested acted as our club advisor had said. If that's too much trouble as well, then I'll personally speak directly with either the principal or the vice principal. Mate. Get this man out of here. I never expected to hear that from you. What the heck? You want to fire your club advisor? This man's actually dying. I love it. Excuse me, but I'm being serious here. I know. Sure, camping is fine. Go ahead. Eh? Well, it'll be even more trouble for me from the higher-ups if I get fired as your advisor. Omae wa tachi moshiroi desu. So you're saying you guys are amazing. Plus, please don't fire me. He's like, so please do not fire me. He's completely unfathomable. We got the okay from my uncle. Camping, sweet. And so the sweltering summer begins. Summer, Natsu, is here. Very nice chapter. Very nice chapter indeed. So this was chapter 18 of Kono Oto Tomare. I'm thinking we're going to do one more chapter. I can do one more chapter before I have to head out for one. And going forward, these will be longer. I did a lot of exposition explaining what's taking place in the episode. In the chapters for those who may be new, slowly catching up, refreshers for people. But yeah, these will be longer. Let's do one more chapter, everybody. So we're going to go to chapter 19. Just change it up here. Boom. Chapter 19. So the alarm is going off. Hold on, let me just do one other thing quickly. Hold up, everybody. One second. Okay, that's fine. Chica sleeping in on a club practice day. Wake up, you bum. So rude. Isaki, teme. Your alarm clock is too loud. Jeez, doesn't practice camp start for you today? Did you pack everything? No, I got nothing to really pack anyway. Thud. I never really expected this day to come, with you committing to club practice. Huh? Back then, when I first met you, I really had no idea what would become of you. Oh, he was in bad shape. I know you guys can see this kind of, but yeah. It's great that you're enjoying your youth now. Isaki, are you working on August 17th? Not sure yet. What is it? Betsuni? Oh yeah. Aren't you guys competing on that day? You're thinking of inviting me, weren't you? You were thinking of inviting me, weren't you? Even you have a cute side too. Like I'd ever say it. Okay. I'm definitely making time to attend that day. I never meant to invite you. Camp practicing 24/7, ishoni together. Kono Oto Tomare, chapter 19, Obscure Distances. Ohayo gozaimasu, Chica. Oi, did you get a haircut? Yeah, Iski did it. Anyway, aren't you bringing too little? I kind of like his haircut now. Shorter hair is good on him. I like the shorter hair. Kouta, are you okay? It's because of recent practices. Everyone's making progress and playing in time, but Kouta's still a bit too slow. Hosuke-san and Hiroi-senpai are always correcting him, so he's really depressed now. Is everyone set? Hajimemashite. I'm Hiro's uncle. Thanks for looking after my niece. Please, continue to take good care of her the next 3 days. We're the ones being taken care of. Oi, Oji-san. I'm so sorry. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hiroi-senpai, Takuzo-senpai, and Sensei? What? The three of you were moving the kotos this whole time? Yeah, we arrived early, so we decided to bring the instruments out here. The guy should be doing it. Gomen, it's fine. Don't underestimate me. I actually have a lot of strength. Sensei, arigato. Why did you change your mind to come along? For no particular reason. I'm just suddenly interested in the club's future endeavors. Because you got threatened into it, that's why. Konnichiwa. I am the club advisor, Takinami-san, or Takinami-sensei. Sorry for taking up your time with this trip. Don't worry about it. Let's move the kotos into the club. All right. What the? This sucks. Make sure you guys hold on to the kotos. Or are they getting car sick? What is happening here? It looks like, oh, it's also oh, this really does suck. They're literally like in this bus right now. You guys can kind of see, like, they're in this bus. The kotos are all stacked up next to them. The kotos are heavy, so they can fall. So they're holding up the kotos. It's cramped. That's sad. That's a struggle. I like how Kouta is probably used to this at this point. He just has like a smile on his face. It's like, yeah, I'm shorter. Let's switch seats. Nah, it's no big deal. We'll just treat this as our exercise. Ah, sit tight. Here we go. Onwards. How to in. Alrighty. Note. Kouta members are playing a game dealing with syllables. Each person thinks of a word starting with the ending syllable of the preceding word. Since the original manga is in Japanese, a direct English translation as followed does not work. Oh, that's what they're doing. Anyway, so they're saying right here, wait, what? Squirrel, rel, steak, dariad. Wait, what are they talking about here on? Squirrel. Oh, I see what's happening. So what the manga is kind of doing for us is kind of funny. Is that they're saying all these different stuff, but it's giving us in parentheses the Japanese verse. So they said su, I guess squirrel, steak. So kino yose, dryad. So E is the last one. And they said ikasui, squid noodles. Okay. Anyway, is there any way I can practice right now? Yep, we can. Yo, Takizo, why not listen to this since we have the time? What's that? Your previous performance I recorded. He's such garbage. I hate this sensei. Why would you pull this out now? What? Our performance? I really want to listen. When was this? More like, why? If I don't do anything, advisor like, you would make me lose my position. You are a poser. I think you're a poser. I think you're a good man, but you're a poser. What does he mean? Nothing. Besides, aren't all of you wholeheartedly aiming for nationals? I've said it before, knowing the reality of where you guys stand is important. Kouta is not all on you, but on everyone else too. Hurry up, I want to listen to it. Yep, I can't wait. Our performance. It sucks. Wait, it's out of tune again. Rhythm is also non-existent. Okay, enough. Press stop. It's embarrassing. I want to dig a hole and hide. It's worse than I thought. Even though I knew I sucked, listening to it like this isn't cool. I was under the impression that we were more or less in tune, but now that I listen closely, our pitch was all over the place. There's so many messed up notes that we failed to catch at first. Our playing even hindered Hosuke-san's beautiful notes. That's true. Especially after hearing Himisaka's performance, I feel even less qualified. Himisaka was really good. The wrong notes can be heard after all. They were from my koto. My notes were terrible. Doshio, it would have sounded a lot better if it weren't for me. But we won. Exactly. I have to remember that. This is the whole competition they had against the principal. Ode, our performance did suck. But the fact that we're able to tell how bad it was already makes us a winner. I mean, he's not wrong. We're doomed. Our performance is making Chica all weird in the head. Urasai. We finally know our level after hearing this. So then, we can all practice hard and progressively get better at practice camp. Victory will then be ours. See? We'll win. That's true. Amazing. You've completely omitted all sorts of problems we're going to encounter during practice. Practice equals turn powerful equals victory. Your optimism has completely overlooked all of the setbacks. Also facts. You're too good. Indeed, it isn't a bad thing that we're able to pinpoint our faults. We now have more advantages in knowing where to perfect our techniques. Honto? Yep, there's always room for improvement. Let's be even more motivated to work hard at our camp's practice sessions. It makes sense. Suke. Then let's play the recording one more time and take notes on what we need to improve. Os. Replaying for the second time. We got this. Let me cover my ears first. Oi. I already can tell that Mizuhara-kun is gonna really. This arc is going to go a long way, probably like developing him, because you can already see that amongst everybody, he's struggling the most, or at least he views himself struggling the most. And on top of that, he's taking it very personally. He's taking it the fact that he recognizes rhythm now, and he also recognizes that his rhythm is awful. He has to improve on that. Otherwise, he feels like he's holding everybody back even more than he already thought he was. Daijoubu ka? Need help? Dizzy, hanging there, headaches from all the listening. Scared. We're finally here. Sweet. We made to Al-Hadu. Is it Al-Hadu? Yes. To Al-Hadu Inn. This place is yours for the next 2 days. Feel free to practice. Sorry for all the trouble. Thank you so much. Alright. We're going to practice right after unpacking. Yosh. Got some sweets. Hosky, you're cleaning or changing. Okay, like we said in the car, practice the parts that need improving. First, let's split into pairs, practice in different rooms before joining together. Call me over if there are any questions. Yosha. Let's get moving, Mitsu. Okay, let's work hard for the sake of better Koto notes. Kouta, today's practice session will be very intense. Hi. Tie, place. Our playing even hindered Hotsuki-san's beautiful notes. Untie. The thing with Hotsuki is the fact that you can even tell that from her standpoint, she's really thinking through things. I think Hotsuki is under the most pressure out of anyone in this club because I think she has a certain level of talent that's very clear, and she doesn't want to burden everyone to make them think that they're holding her back. Reality speaking, they are kind of holding her back. That is true. That won't be the case forever. But it's just the fact that they're all relatively new Koto players and she's just the most experienced. What I hope is that she doesn't take this too literally to the point where she's trying to do too much and overcompensate, or even potentially burn herself out trying to help everybody. I think she needs to focus on her playing and assist where possible, but she can't put so much, I guess, burden on her shoulders, which I worry could end up happening, but we'll see. We've improved a lot from last time, but the articulation is still lacking. The tempo's still a bit slow. Although it will only take a little more to be within grasp, it still feels like it's far from reach. He really knows how to find faults, nailing you down. Who are you referring to? Are you taking a break, Sensei? Don't you need to go instruct the students? I'm encouraging the students to practice at their own discretion. Is that so? Is this really alright? After all, you could be making a lot of profit during this busy season instead of lending this place to the kids. True, I'm actually losing profit, just as I thought. When I first started this business, my brother, Hiro's father that is, had helped me tremendously. Furthermore, Hiro can always threaten me with secrets about my slush fund and makes me obligated to help her. Also, there was a period when Hiro was really withdrawn from others for many reasons. It really surprised me when she asked me a favor for the sake of her friends. I'm looking forward to all the great achievements that those kids will attain. I'll be cheering them on all the while. Sensei should too. I know it's important to maintain a stern reputation as a teacher, but keep in mind that they're still high school students. Sometimes it's better to have a reliable instructor to push them. So, Dana. I'll take that into consideration. Good. I'm glad that an adult said it to him because, like, I'll say this for the last time and then I'll shut up about it. Good guy. Firmly believe it. He needs to do better. He's not doing enough. Wrong, Chigao. So wrong. Kouta, you're too slow this time. Before you're too fast. If you can't get the hang of rhythm, then keep an eye on my hand and follow my lead. Oh, okay. People can easily tell if we don't play these measures correctly. Come on, let's perfect them. One more time. Kudo, what are you doing? Hotsuki, play this set and that set for me. I can't play them smoothly at all, so demonstrate. I demonstrate, but aren't you sitting too close? You're too close, my guy. Making the moves. I need to capture the right angle or else I won't be able to... I can't. Sorry, this made me laugh. I need to capture the right angle or else I won't be fingering correctly. Let me see. Does he mean these 3 sets? Oh wow. Moichiro. Play it again. Eh? And they just play. Oh, I like this panel. I got it now. Arigato. Your koto notes really are beautiful. You can't just drop these lines on Hotsuki like that. I love it. We'll just have to chase like crazy. Sato-san, we're going to do our best. I won't let this spirit die. Just take it easy, Hotsuki. Channel these emotions, channel this power that you're feeling right now in terms of like the relationships. Not the personal relationship with her and Kudo. I'm just saying in terms of like the club and everything and them working together. She needs to channel and harness that energy, but not go too far to where again she puts too much burden on herself. So that's it. I have to use the index finger before hooking it with the thumb. Can't believe she makes everything easier. Didn't I say it's not like that? Listen closely. Kouta, you're not counting your half notes. It goes like ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta. Get it? Got it. Then again, keep practicing until it's perfect. Hey. Good luck. Wrong again. What should I do? No matter what I do, he's not getting it. Is it this hard to control the rhythm, or is my teaching method the problem? Sigh. Tang. And Mizuhara again, he's feeling it. He's feeling the pressure. Get ready to group back at the main room. Mizuhara-kun, you came in too early. So, gomen. It's okay. Let's start from the beginning again. Stop, you're still too early. You just messed with the rhythm. The hemisphere's a bit strained. Hotsuki-san, shouldn't we just continue on the next part? Right then. Great job, Sakai-kun. You've already mastered this staccato. Ooh, nice. You think so? Today I focused on hitting each note with more strength, so I guess my notes gradually became distinct enough. That makes sense. If you're doing like staccato, it has to be really like strong and like abrupt. It feels good to produce vibrant notes. So cheesy, Mitsu. Eh? Let's continue. Turn to page 14, starting from the third note of the first measure. Ready, set, play. The next part is the one Kudo asked about. I hope he improved from the last time. He's going to surprise you. Just watch. Look at my guy. Look at Kudo. Once he just listened to her and saw how she performed it, it completely changed everything. Eh? Gomet, I messed up again. Kudo-kun, didn't you have trouble with that part before? Huh? That's why I sought your help. It's thanks to your fingerings. He picked it up from watching only? Incredible, Kudo-kun. I didn't see that coming. Chika-chan, amazing job. Seriously, man. And issues will ensue because now, I can already see it. This feels bad. Mizuhara right now is just looking at everything going down. And he's just kind of like, I couldn't be any further away. He's struggling like crazy. And then he sees Chika, who he probably thinks from a talent standpoint, they're probably about the same. He sees Chika just automatically grasp what he just learned from just watching Hotsuki one time. Meanwhile, he has to be told multiple times again and again what it is that he needs to do. And he's just not getting it. So as I said before, I just feel like this arc, Mizuhara is going to feel very alienated. He might end up giving up. And they'll have to try and bring him back in. It's also the fact, before I continue, that Kurata was very kind of like, he's kind of aware of what's happening. He doesn't realize the extent of it probably. But he's aware of like when they keep trying to correct Mizuhara and stuff, it's causing a strain. You can tell that he's stressed out about it. He tried to like, let's just move on, etc. I feel for him. I really do. Phew. I've been scolding too much. My throat hurts. He works hard. Hotsuki-chan, you're the one who has worked hard. You're putting in your all. Whether you're conducting the whole group or practicing alone, it's It's also my first time playing Kuon, so I'm not entirely sure how to approach its meaning. The song's meaning? Nothing. No man. That reminds me. Is Kouta-kun okay? About that. He was scolded by both you and me. Makes me wonder if we're being too harsh. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Just a bit. But everything will go down the drain if we're not strict about it. Tomorrow we'll continue the school like a mad woman until he gets it right. I will also do my best. Oh, yeah. Hosuki-chan, how does one judge? Oh my gosh. Hosuki-chan, how does one get huge jugs like those? Mate. I don't know if this is the right approach. I really don't. I'm just going to go back quickly. She says here, he was scolded by both you and me. Makes me wonder if we were being too harsh. But everything will go down the drain if we're not strict about it. Tomorrow I'll continue to scold like a mad woman until he gets it right. I'll also continue to try my best. Yeah, that's given where his mindset is right now. And again, they're just not aware of like how bad it's getting. But given everything that he's going through right now, that's probably not the best approach to take with Kouta Mizuhara right now. Because he's feeling like he's holding everyone back. And again, I am concerned that he may just try to walk out. Rise. And right on cue, goes for the book bag. I'm telling you guys. You can't have someone who cares. He cares about the group as a collective. And if he feels that he's the only one slowing them down, he's going to want to naturally remove himself because he cares about everyone. And he feels like he's just dragging everyone back. Yo. Chika-chan. Wake up, Chika-chan. I can't find Kouta anywhere. Sane, what are you fussing about? It's still dark outside. No, that's not the problem. Kouta, Huh? Just now when I woke up to use the bathroom, Kouta was gone. I thought he was in the bathroom, but he's not there. I looked in all the other rooms before realizing that Kouta's stuff is also gone. What now? Chika? Kouta ran away. An unexpected runaway. I said I was going to stop here. Chapter 20. Here we go. I'm feeling it. One more chapter. Chapter 20. At first, I only wanted to help Chika-chan, even if it was with something small. I thought joining a club would be fun as long as I took it easy. Ever since I was little, and this is Kouta speaking right now, Mizuhara. Ever since I was little, I had 3 sisters who spoiled me, and friends who always backed me up. Actually, what I want to do quickly, hold on everyone. We're still reading, but let me just do one thing. I'm changing up the song. Been this for a while. Play my other song. Play with. There we go. At first, I only wanted to help Chika-chan, even if it was with something small. I thought joining a club would be fun, as long as I took it easy. Ever since I was little, I had 3 sisters who spoiled me, and friends who always backed me up. Miraculously, I rarely encountered problems. Even in times of trouble, I would smoothly avoid it. That was enough. It was more than enough fun like that. But then, that day, I was about to get deep. I can feel it. You guys hang out with Tetsuki, right? For that one reason, he decided to save us. It changed my sense of values. As friends of a friend, aren't we supposed to be strangers? Also, shouldn't you sever your relationship? Yeah, he's dangerous. I believed the rumors. I was ashamed of myself for badmouthing him so easily. At the same time, I kind of admired his way of living. It is something I can never imitate. I thought I want to get close to him. So he admires Chika, basically. Chika, these guys want to thank you for saving them. Kudo-kun, we really thank you for last time. Just drop the kun. Os. I don't like to be addressed with kun by another man. It's disgusting. He's just embarrassed. He was never really thanked by anyone. Bastard, beware of me killing you. Honto? Kill me if you got the balls. Just you wait. If that's the case, can we call you Chika? Never mind, it sounds too informal. Gomen. Omae, Onamae wa. The Chika-chan who spoke those words to me, Mizuhara Kouta, just call me Kouta, was the same as us, an ordinary 15-year-old. I love that line. Too many times with Chika specifically, because of his appearance, because of the fact that he comes off very rough around the edges, people are afraid of him. The rumors that even the 3 friends were just kind of like, They believe them for a while, but when they speak to him, they realize that no, this man is a genuine good person. He's just an ordinary 15-year-old like the rest of us. He was more similar than expected. It made me happy. So the Koto Club and gathering together with Chika and everyone and making a fuss was very fun. It was enough for me. But it's different now. There's no one beside me anymore. Chika and the others are far ahead of me. We'll all aim for the top. I become a burden. I love this. I love this one. Impatience, frustration. Chapter 20, Beside. What do you mean Kota's missing? He's not answering my calls. There's no answer from Line either. In addition, his luggage is really missing. Don't tell me he got fed up with practice camp and left. Kouta, he was feeling down during practice because it was hard for him. What should I do? I knew exactly how he felt. Sane, I had my hands so full of myself, I couldn't back him up. Saneyasu! Ochitsuke, calm down. Chika, yeah, since it's Kouta, you see, he probably went outside aimlessly to search for, for fairies, You calm down too. Anyway, I'll go outside to search for him. It's also possible that he had an accident while taking a walk or something. I'll go too. Kuro-kun, I'll report to Sensei just in case. After that, I'll search too. If anything happens, call me. Yokata. Louder. What is it? It's nosy from some reason, isn't it? Nani? Kouta is. So he got fed up of this and ran away, huh? More importantly, Kudo and the others shouldn't have gone off searching on their own. Very true, by the way. What do I do? It's because of me. I spoke too harshly. I'll go search too. Me too. Kurusu-san, It's dangerous for girls to go out at this time. Kurusu-san, Hotsuki-san, you two stay here. If Mizuhara-kun returns, call us, please. Oi, Kurata, not you too. I said not to move on your own accord. They won't listen. Should we call the police? No, it's still too early for that. Is the area around this mountain dangerous? The roadways and paths are paved with asphalt. That being the case, if he doesn't go off the path and get lost in the mountains, there shouldn't be any danger. Practically no cars passing by at night. Squeeze. Kouta no Bakiado. When I find him, I'll beat him to a pulp. Don't tell me he got fed up with practice camp and left. Jigsaw. How did it go? Did you find him? Takuzo-senpai. No, not yet. Now I'll go to the bus station and take a look. Takuzo-senpai. The only thing down the road is the bus station, right? Yeah, I guess. If he is going down the road, it means he is trying to go home, right? Saneyasu, calm down. Adachi-senpai, he is... Wait. Hold on. Is there something more to Kouta? Is Kouta... Does he suffer from like depression or is he suicidal? Kouta is... So, which way? This sound. Run. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh man, I got scared for a second. I was like, don't throw this curveball at me. Oh no. So he was playing the Kouta by himself in the corner. Chika? Huh? Mate? Nani? This man is... Oh. Kouta, you're an idiot. I love you. Oh my. Seriously, don't mess with us. Don't disappear so suddenly. Everyone got worried. They're searching for you all around. No way. I'm sorry. I thought no one would notice. You didn't answer your phone either. Seriously, I really panicked. Just because I wasn't there for a bit, I really freaked out. Gomen. I know that I'm pulling everyone down. Huh? We couldn't make any progress during practice because of me. I know I'm causing everyone trouble. What? But I'll do my best. Oh, Kouta's precious. Please protect my boy Kouta. I'll work harder than before. I'll practice a lot. I'll practice enough to catch up with everyone. I'll do my very best. That's why. I hope everyone won't give up on me. I want to be beside everyone. I love this man. I said it before, he cares so much about everyone in this club, and the idea of dragging them down, it hurts him. It hurts him so much, the idea that he could be the reason that they can't achieve their goals, their aspirations, thus he runs away. I thought he was just gone, like leaving and separating. But we see he's here trying to practice on his own in private, trying to get better for the sake of everybody, so that he fears that they're going to eventually just leave him. Smack. Ite. Mate. Chica. Training on your own. It's unfair. I'll do it too. Then there won't be any meaning to it. I do this to catch up with you. Urasai. I'll train secretly too. And I'll make a gap between me and the others when they become like that. The situation right now is Chica. What the heck is with this training secretly and making a gap? If we did find him, you're supposed to call us. I'll beat you up for real. Saneyasu. Maidatachi. Since when? Gomen. I missed a chance to appear when Mizuhara-kun started to talk. Even Takizo-senpai. Aside from that Kouta, you bastard. Don't make us worried like that. At least pick up your phone. I'm sorry. I didn't notice. Then at least leave a note behind. When you go off to practice anything, yes, you should definitely leave a note. Like, what he did was completely irresponsible, though. Let's just be real. I thought you guys were searching in a completely different direction from me. Yeah, I planned to, but Adachi-kun said, if he's going down the road, it means he's trying to go back home, right? Adachi-kun, senpai, Kouta is not someone who would do such a thing. Not a quitter. Not a quitter whatsoever. Man, I was wrong, by the way. I'm so glad I was wrong. But our guy, Kouta, is not a quitter. He wouldn't abandon everybody. That's why. That's why I heard something. Hurry up, hurry up. Ah, Kurusu-san, Hotsuki-san. Kouta was here. Whoa. Gomen. Even Hiro-senpai and Hotsuki-san breaks out. Yeah, because she has to be feeling awful, because like she feels like she was the catalyst for all this going down, with him potentially like running off, getting hurt, potentially worse. What? I'm not doing the crying effect. So he was training. Kurusu-senpai, what happened? Hiroi-senpai, Gomen, I was too strict with you. I thought that you had come to hate it and left. Sorry, Kouta. Me too. I ran the training too fast. I'm sorry. Why are you two apologizing? I never thought like that about you. Well, I did feel down because of my inability to play. Also, if I were to run away just because of that, I wouldn't be a man. Kouta, best boy. Let's go. Baka, why are you acting so cool? Rather than that, I told you to stay at the inn. How could I stay in the inn? Sorry, how could I stay in a time like this? We had proper guidance, so it's okay. Guidance? You guys, aren't you just radiating youthfulness? You're completely scrapping away the sleeping hours of others. Sensei came too. Does every single one of you want me to become jobless? Every one of you moved on your own. We're sorry. You found him, so we're going back. If you want to practice, do it at the inn. After that, apologize to Kurusu-san properly. You all troubled him a lot. Hi. Are you alright, senpai? I'm so glad. I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you. Yeah. Kouta, about the talk earlier, Giving up on your, giving up on you or whatever. I hate it if you weren't here. I hope you won't give up on me. They would, like Kouta, they would never give up on you because they care about you. They care about you as a valued member of the club. Even if everyone else has to like pick you up, they're never abandoning you whatsoever. Good stuff. We're sorry. Think you're safe. Like I said, you see this part, then how about this? Ohio, stagger sleepy. Oh, what a terrible face you're making. Why didn't you sleep? After all that happened, we practiced rhythm and a bunch of other stuff. It seems Mizuhara-kun is especially bad at playing upbeats. Downbeat, upbeat. Okay. Fair point. So downbeat's just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Upbeat is like, if you're doing, let's say, eighth note, like 1 and 2 and 3 and. So it's like that's the upbeat. Until now, I haven't been able to find a way to practice that. Offbeats, huh? Maybe just straightforwardly training to beat the time. Mizuhara. What is it, sensei? A scrap of paper? What the? What? Try to take that scrap of paper. Try to take that, you say? If you can't do it, no breakfast for you. What? Oh, I see. He's doing 1, 2, 3, 4. In order for him to take it, he's going to have to get on the offbeat. He's going to be like 1 and on the and he has to come in and take it before the 2 comes down. So if he can take it before then, he'll finally get the off or the upbeats. Take it now. I did it. That was the timing of the upbeat. Look at Sensei doing something. Sensei's useful. Let's go. Next time, don't take it. Instead, try to touch it 5 times consecutively. Once you're able to do it, change the tempo. You can't see sound or rhythm with your eyes. That's why it's hard to understand. That's why you should try to burn this image into your memory, then pound it into your body. Once the sound and rhythm get into your body, it's all yours. That's how it is. I'll leave the rest to you, Kurisu. Hi. Arigato, sensei. Say that after you're able to do it. Does Suzuku-san have any musical experience? No, not that I've heard of. Once the sound and rhythm get in your body, it's all yours. Once the sound and rhythm get in your body. 4 eyes, we're starting practice. Yeah. Oh, Chika's fired up. Us too, let's start. It sounds like these words are clearly resonating with Chika. I don't know if it's because like the weight of the words or maybe he's heard this before. I wonder if Sensei knew his grandfather. I throw things out there, who knows. Then Kouta, we're starting this way, right? I won't hold back. All right. It's a little, but it's certainly growth. Great episode, everybody. Great chapter, everybody. So I did 3 chapters. We were streaming about 2 hours now. Wow. So 2 chapters for Kono Oto specifically. 3 chapters, sorry. 18, 19, 20. Very, very good start. Very much so enjoyed this. And if I just conclude very briefly, everybody, I think this whole camp session is going to be great. I love how they really delved into Kota's character, because you can see like steadily, even through chapters before this one, how Kota's always felt like he's struggling and he's like lagging behind. And I like how we have a good resolution here. It doesn't mean that Kota's out of the woods. He still has much to learn, but he's making progress. He sees that progress can be made. He sees a path forward. And we learned a lot about his character. He cares so much about his friends, specifically the 3 friends of Chika and the other 2 whose names I forget. I apologize. But he values his friendships. He's not a quitter. He doesn't give up. He's going to continue to work hard at what he's doing. And that's something that at the end of the day is very admirable. So with that, I'm happy for him. Let's see what happens next with the other characters. There's still a lot of stuff to go down. 1 day has passed. They still have another day, I believe, of like pure practicing for this training camp. So with that, I'm going to end it here. Oh, why went to my signal? Okay, I'm going to end it here, everybody. It's something happened on the Twitch side. But like the video if you like the video. Comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys are enjoying these read-throughs, this is the first one for Kono Oto. Please join me for the next one. It's greatly appreciated. And with that, I am Leonard, and I am out. Take care, everybody.